I quit teaching and I was able to start working for the literary agency and, follow my dream to write novels. Books basically saved my life. I grew up with them because I was adopted I lived in New Hampshire, so there weren't any other, I didn't have an identity anywhere and I couldn't really find anything, so I just kind of retreated into books. My name is Marissa Cleveland and I'm a writer and I work for the Seymour Agency. It was probably about like a adopted baby. But I think the first book that I ever read and reread was The Giving Tree. Oh, just that it just helped, shape the way that I viewed the world. It showed me that words have meaning and that there's power behind words, because it affected me so strongly that I was like, hey, if somebody can write this thing and change the way that I feel, then I want to be able to write something and maybe help someone else like those books helped me. My dreams? I think I'm living my dreams right now. Every day I just wake up, I read, I work for a literary agency, so I get to read a lot of queries from authors, and I get to work with a lot of authors who have stories to tell, but maybe they don't have the necessary way that they can tell it, so they need help. So I get to work with them. I'm working with a bunch of community people now to put together a charity book that's going to help out the NGOs in the area. Well, our first book is going to help out Youth Haven. We're looking to do one for maybe Grace Place, the Children's Museum. So hopefully this whole series, it's a whole new series. We actually just started the imprint, and it's a whole new series, and it's going to, basically help all the people in this community. Hopefully the royalties, the proceeds will go towards those organizations every year from sales to help, with residual income. I went to a meeting and I found out that there was a lot of sex trafficking going on down here. And I didn't realize that it was in Naples. I didn't know that that happened in my community. And so I went home and I told my husband about it and I started crying and I was like, we have to do something to help these people. And he was like, yeah, that's kind of how we started pushing forward more on the books and how to get residual income into their hands. And even if, we just did a fundraiser. We did an online auction through our literary agency, and we didn't raise that much money. It was only $1,200. But the woman was like, that's $1,200 more than we would have received from anywhere else. It makes me sad to think of all the people that need help out there that aren't getting it, or all the children, when I was teaching, the children that had stories and they wanted to express it but they didn't know how, or the people who don't have role models. They don't know that there's a different life that they can live, and they don't know that dreams are possible. That makes me sad. My role models are definitely my husband and my mom. Well, my husband taught me that you can come from another country and you can basically do anything that you want to do. So I was like, hey, if you can do it, so can I. And he helped me figure out how to live my dreams. And my mom, she adopted me from another country. She has children of her own. I have 2 brothers. And she adopted me, and she used to do foster care, and she showed me that there are people out there who she loved me basically when no one else wanted me. So I would say if you have a dream, you should do whatever you can to pursue it, as long as it doesn't harm you or somebody else. You should definitely surround yourself with people that will support you and help you find a way to achieve that dream.